Bartman, you called me. That's rare. Usually I'm tracking you down begging for help with demon problems. You sounded rattled on the phone. What happened? What did you see that finally made you admit my world exists? Because I've been telling you for years magic is real, and you keep insisting it's just science you don't understand yet.
I worked a case last month. 3 murders. Bodies drained of blood. No wounds. No entry points. No DNA. Security footage showed nothing entering the rooms. Victims were alone. Locked doors from the inside. Then they were dead, empty. I spent 2 weeks on it. Checked for toxins, radiation, biological agents. Nothing. The bodies were just empty shells. No medical explanation. No scientific explanation. I need you to tell me what I missed. What rational explanation am I not seeing?
You didn't miss anything. There's no rational explanation. You encountered a wraith, an energy vampire. Feeds on life force, not blood. Doesn't need to touch you physically. Passes through walls. Doesn't show up on cameras because it's not made of matter. It's made of stolen life. You can't fight it with gadgets or detective work. You need salt, holy water, banishment rituals. I've dealt with 5 of them. Nasty pieces of work. Did the victims have nightmares before they died? Feel cold all the time? See shadows moving in the corner of their vision?
All 3 reported nightmares to friends and family. All 3 complained about being cold despite normal temperatures. 1 mentioned shadows following her. I dismissed it as paranoia. Stress. Fear of an unknown threat. You're saying those weren't symptoms of psychological distress. They were actual warning signs. Physical evidence of something I can't measure. That bothers me. I built my entire approach on evidence, on observation, on measurable reality. If things exist that I can't detect, how do I protect people? How do I prepare?
You don't. Not with your methods. You prepare by accepting that the universe is bigger and stranger than what you can touch and see. Magic isn't science you don't understand. It's a different set of rules entirely. Reality isn't just physical, it's layered. Material world is just the surface. Underneath there's spiritual dimensions, astral planes, hell dimensions, demon realms. They bleed into our world sometimes. That's when things like wraiths happen. That's when people die in locked rooms with no wounds. Your detective skills are useless in my world. You need different tools.
I don't accept that. Everything has rules. Everything has patterns. Magic must have consistent principles, repeatable results. Otherwise it's just chaos. Random events with no predictability. You say wraiths feed on life force. That's a principle. You say salt and holy water work. That's a method. There's structure there. Structure means I can learn it, study it, apply it. Walk me through how holy water works. What's the mechanism? Why does blessing water make it effective against supernatural entities? What's actually happening at a molecular level?
There is no molecular level. That's what you're not getting. Holy water works because belief has power, human faith, human conviction, human soul energy. When a priest blesses water, he's not changing the H2O. He's infusing it with divine energy, energy from a higher power, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. That energy burns things from the lower dimensions. Demons, wraiths, evil spirits, they're from realms of pure negative energy. Holy water is pure positive energy. They cancel out. It's not chemistry. It's spiritual physics. Different rules. Different reactions.
You're describing faith as a measurable force, energy that can be transferred and stored. If that's true, I should be able to detect it. Build instruments that measure divine energy. Quantify the difference between blessed water and regular water. Has anyone done that? Has anyone scientifically proven that blessing water changes its properties? Or is this all based on observation and tradition? Because observation can be wrong. People see what they expect to see. Confirmation bias. Pattern recognition gone wrong.
Scientists have tried. They fail because they approach it wrong. They're looking for physical changes, chemical composition, molecular structure. They're using material tools to measure immaterial forces. It's like trying to weigh love or measure happiness with a scale. You can't do it. Doesn't mean love and happiness aren't real. Just means they exist outside material measurement. I've seen holy water burn demons. I've seen crosses repel vampires. I've seen exorcisms cast out entities. I've seen resurrection. I've seen miracles. I've seen proof that something bigger than us exists. You want evidence? Look at the footprints.
Footprints? What footprints? You're being vague. Give me specifics. What are you talking about?
Footprints across the universe of a higher power. Every culture, every civilization, every era, all of them have the same stories. Gods, demons, angels, spirits. The names change. The details differ. But the core truth remains. Humanity has always known something exists beyond the material. We didn't make that up. We didn't all hallucinate the same thing independently. We're remembering. We're sensing. We're experiencing something real. The consistency across time and space is the evidence. That's the footprint.
Or they're all describing the same psychological need. Humans need meaning, need purpose, need to believe something watches over them. That need creates similar stories, similar constructs, similar myths. That's not evidence of higher powers. That's evidence of human psychology. We're pattern-seeking creatures. We see faces in clouds. We find meaning in randomness. We create gods to explain what we don't understand. Lightning was Zeus. Thunder was Thor. Now we understand weather patterns and those gods disappear. Magic is just the current gap in our knowledge. Eventually science will explain it.
Science will never explain it because science is a subset of reality, not the whole thing. You're sitting in a cathedral. Look around. This building exists because millions of people believed in something greater, devoted their lives to it, died for it, built monuments, created art, wrote texts, all for something you claim doesn't exist, all for psychology and pattern recognition. That's insulting. That's reductive. I've stood in hell, literally. Not metaphorically. I've shaken hands with demons. I've met angels. I've touched the divine. I've seen the machinery behind reality. You haven't. You've seen crime, human evil, material suffering. You've never looked deeper because you're afraid.
Every time I've encountered something supernatural, there's been a rational explanation. Poison gas, hallucinogens, mass hysteria, fear toxin, technology I didn't recognize. I've met aliens who look like gods, metahumans who perform miracles, Kryptonians who can do the impossible. None of them are divine. They're just powerful.
I used to think like you. Used to believe everything had a trick, an angle, an explanation. Then I tried to con the wrong demon and ended up in hell. Not dead, not unconscious. Actually physically in hell. I felt the heat, smelled the sulfur, heard the screams, saw the damned, saw my friends suffering. That wasn't hallucination. That was real. More real than anything I've experienced on Earth. I clawed my way back out, made deals, sold parts of my soul, literally. You can deny magic all you want from your cave with your computers. I live in the world where denying it gets you killed. Gets you worse than killed. Gets you damned.
Show me something I can't explain away. Show me undeniable evidence that the supernatural exists. Because right now all I have is your word, your interpretation of events, your conviction that you experienced something divine. That's not enough. I trust you as an ally. I respect your expertise in your field. But respect isn't belief. I need more than testimony.